Hi everybody, it's Probably Red. We're going to do a try. I got a new concept for a series where it's I'm going to try the deck, I'm going to test the deck, and then I'm going to do a tech on the deck. So, um, as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of stuff with Keelo, and my most recent build of it that I've been wanting to do a tryout for, like, play play 5 games and examine the deck, see if we want to change anything. Is this Keelo Unseen? So we're gonna here's the cards in it. I'll have a copy of it for Warcry for you in the description below. And then we're just going to jump right into trying this deck out. This Expedition deck, by the way. Really fun. And it is like kind of a... We're trying to pump out Unseen. That's like one of the big aspects of the deck, is it's got like that tribal Unseen with all 3 of the Unseen colors. Not so much curses. I'm not running really any curses. And let's see, we got all 3 of our colors. We got Keelo. This is perfect. Alright, awesome. We'll run it. We have a lot of depleted power usually, unless we have like a real sigil in our hand, which we don't have many of. So what are we starting out with? We'll go with a Seat of Order. But with this, it's like gives me the opportunity to play 20 games and at the end kind of do a deck tech. But so that's like what the idea of the series is for this deck. If the deck plays well in the try video, then ooh, this isn't good. Okay, I'll take it. So I think I'll start out with I think I want to throw my Outcast Elite out first, just to have like some board presence that I don't want to give up. Also, like if they do have some removal. What are we doing here? We'll trade before they get it on something like that would be like really bad for them to get it onto. Another Keelo is pretty good. We could use some more power. Let's go with Reborn Master. What do we get? We already have Endurance. Endurance and Overwhelm. That's great. Okay, so they're playing Kodash's Stranger. We have to trade for that ASAP unless he's got like some kind of trick. So he might not attack in, but of course then again they might. Whoa! A 4-drop Grodop Stranger. We're Haxume is not playing around. So let's get rid of that as fast as possible, and then we'll take 3. Oh man, we need some sigils. Okay, we are definitely getting Keelo. It is saying if you want a Keelo, you're getting Keelo. So what will that give us? That'll give us a 4-drop, so we can pull a Daring Griffin from the deck. All we need is time now, not the actual influence. We just need like actual game time here. I think we double block this honestly and take 8 to the face. I'm getting wrecked. Okay, yeah. So we'll give up a Keelo. We're not. Oh, we're at 24, so it's not terrible. But we really need to get rid of that Grodop Stranger. Golly, man. We fight to survive. It's the Grodop's burden that's really wrecking us. And now it's just crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, this is a pretty crazy game already, man. Expedition format is nuts right now. I don't even know what to do. I'm getting power screwed a little bit, but that's alright. I think we're out. I think we're out. That is a sweet, sweet amount of power they've got over there. Alright, thank you. Finally. I think we scoop. I mean, they got it. They got it either way, so It's time to concede. Good game. Well played, Haxume. Alright, so we're going to jump into another round real quick. I'll see you there. Alright, back into it. Going up against set 7,777. Another 2 power hand with Keelo. I still want to keep it. Maybe we'll be playing something that doesn't like just accelerate super fast, which it shouldn't be what we're hedging our bets on, because like, I mean, that's kind of where we have some weak spots in this deck. It's not like super set up to play against aggro. But we do have a 1-drop with lifesteal. But that was a mid-range we were playing up against last round. That was crazy stuff. That was good. Good, solid plays. I like seeing Ricano, honestly. As long as they're not going too fast. That's great news. Seer in my unit. That's awesome. I'm not even being sarcastic. Let's see. Let's start with Outcast Elite. I feel like they did that almost just to like make it seem like they didn't have other removal. Okay, I think they're getting a weapon. That's what I'm betting on. It's a weapon. Like maybe a Fury Blade or a Sword of Vicaria. I think that's in the format, right? Sword of Vicaria is in this format. Let's go Seat of Order. And then we could play Keelo, but I really don't want Keelo to die. I'd rather just next turn break that Outcast Elite to get Unseen Commando. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's kind of a tempo loss. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's just safer. We don't have like the 3 kilos we had last game, but we do have the power, which is great. Okay, let's go with the banner. Okay, I kind of want to play the Zalia here first, so we can just drop Keelo and sack the Zalia. So let's go with that. And then if they do have like some type of removal, oh, that was nuts. Okay, perfect. Aegis on Zalia, that's insanity. Gives us a little bit of time and room to think, man. We got options now. That was nuts. They have a lot of stuff in their hand, but man, I think I get Aramot. I think I'll get Aramot off of Keelo, because I don't think Bond is a battle skill. And if not, I just go straight Navara, which is great too. No, Aegis, so 6, 7, 8. Yep. Okay. Cool. So let's do that. Let's get Vara, and then we'll get Zalia back with Aegis. Man, nuts. That is crazy. Okay, getting early plays out. You know, doing some good stuff. Now we can devour whatever we want. And sacrifice whatever we want, as long as we're continuing to play stuff on the board that are Shadow faction. We got a little bit of removal. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, it kind of hurts actually, but hey, we had it. Yeah, so now we actually cannot. Is Voidbound a battle skill? I'm pretty sure Voidbound isn't, but she has charge. I think we just give her a blade, and then we just swing out.
I must persevere.
What do we got? I like Paladin's Oath book here. We'll go ahead and just throw it down there. Hopefully I don't have any removal. Shouldn't bet on it, but you know. Makes me kind of want to run a second Vara. That's not every game we get to 8, but we could. Sometimes we do draw it. Yeah, there's the Seer. Man, that Devour would have been nice to have there. Okay, got the Aegis. Not super concerned yet. I do want to drop this down to have that up for the Exalted, because man, would it feel good to get Exalted on that. Because if they got a Vanquish or something. So let's fight. Got the Devour up and got the Display of Purpose up. We'll just go ahead and end the turn there. The next turn we'll just throw down a Master's Blade, especially if we get a power for the potential Exalted buff. I'm liking it. Okay, yeah. So there we go. Display of Purpose on here. And play the weapon on our new Exalted unit. think we got it. Another display of purpose too. Not that we have another unit, but that worked out. Alright, so there's one where it just played, we high rolled a lot there, but it worked out. It's kind of a combo-y deck. It feels like mid-range when you're playing it, I would say. To me, there's not a lot of control to it because it's not like a lot of control because there's not a super high level of removal. It definitely feels like combo. Like it's just a synergy based deck. So that was game 2. This is game 3. Playing against Glitched with a Y. Yeah, I like this hand. We got all 3 colors. We're at 2. We got Keelo. Fortunately, Zelia in the starting hand, and same with Daring Griffin. I mean, Daring Griffin's not a bad thing to have in your starting hand, but ooh, we didn't want to draw that either. So I think we'll start out with the Ghostblade Outcast. What do you got? I wonder why people see that. I mean, I feel like it's probably a pretty scary card, I guess. But maybe not dramatically so. I don't know. Okay, so we're just going to drop Keelo down because we have a second backup Keelo. We really didn't want to draw Vara. Man, this is why I'm considering that 1-drop that gives flying. Let me know in the comments below if you think that's the pick, or let me know on Warcry when I post it there. There's the 1-drop market spell that gives flying, Injustice. You can get 3 drops. So I think that's pretty solid. We can put some spells in there that we normally wouldn't run here. Just because like this deck doesn't call for a lot of spells. We could put Vanquish in there, of course, among others. I'd have to look at the 3-drop lists among these 3 factions. That's the time equivalent to what I was just talking about. I cannot think for the life of me what the card of is Injustice. I think this deck would be sweet with some time in it, honestly. So I'm gonna drop the Tranquil Squalor, and that's like what is that? That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So we don't want it to become 8. Getting that to 3 is not bad. This is at 3. Overwhelm's not terribly good on her. Next turn we can, ramp up. Also, if we had like the ability to search for like just that 3-drop 2/1 that gives you a sigil from your deck when she enters, that would be good. Like right now. Okay, 3 cultists. Yeah, I think we're gonna pop the ability here. Get us a commando. Because that's worth 2. Sacrificing a Tranquil Scholar and putting out a commando is worth it because it gives us a little bit of sustainability if they're playing kind of an aggro-y build. Oh yeah, they got a Shrine to Carve It. I completely missed the fact that they played that. 14. We'll take it. We really need to get that, get some power and get that 3-drop. They I'm bad with card names, but we're gonna go ahead and attack. And we're gonna upgrade to Zadia, because I think she becomes pretty bonkers once she gets her mastery off. And if they have a kill spell, I mean, they had a kill spell either way, so they could have gotten Keelo. What does that give us? I wonder what card she can get with all the battle skills. I'd have to count up all the battle skills, and then I don't think there's a card that costs that much because it's all the battle skills plus 5. I think there's like what, maybe 14 battle skills. I'm not sure. Silence is not good for us right here. Neither is them sacking that and getting silence next turn. They just went off the chain. They got some good plays. Okay, that's interesting to note. Like, if they play a charge unit, it has the bonus, and they have charge somehow. Where is it? Oh, yeah. So if they play any unit. Yeah, that's crazy. So let's kill that for sure. That we're getting close to death here. We're suffering from another 2 power hand, but we are running the chance, so I think we need more Zodias, honestly, because that pledge would help a bit. But also getting stuck with it isn't the greatest feeling. So let's get a 5-drop. Yeah. We're dead though. So good game. Well played, glitched. So we're 1 and 2. Not super great, but you know. We're just trying out the deck to see where we sit with it, so we can see what changes we need to make. Go up against Falcon Man. That was a quick queue. And this is a fantastic hand. I like having 4 sigils. And a unit to sacrifice into a Unseen Commando. I know there's so much potential for Keelo. I know we're just kind of like just scratching the surface. And I like that Keelo's in these 3 colors. I like Primal a lot and Shadow. And Justice is like my favorite mono faction to play. You know, you'd think it would be Fire. But honestly, I like mixing Fire with other factions. I think that's where it gets its strength, especially Primal and Shadow. Let's see. Let's start with the Seed of Vengeance and the Purpose Chant. We got Primal, Justice, Shadow. So let's get the 3rd Shadow for Vara, in case we have to straight up just play her. And then next we'll play Reborn Master. And then we'll try to get that. Ooh, playing against Skycrag Dragons. I wonder how this is going to fare against Skycrag Dragons. Well, that's not going to be very solid, the Master's Blade. It's going to be powerful, but it's not going to have as much potential as it does against Strangers. Strangers, it's so good. Like, it's busted against Strangers, I feel like. Master's Blade is just nuts. Pay 4, kill a unit, get a huge buff, and then get the ability to draw a card if you hit him for a big amount of damage. Okay, I take back everything I said about Master's Blade. They're playing a good old Kozin. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Ghostblade Outcast. And honestly, I kind of wish we could Keelo next turn, but we really would love to get the Ghostblade on something and just, yeah, namely the Ghostblade Outcast. Yeah, I like that. So we'll see what they do. I really want to play that Master's Blade, because that's like one of the big targets that can actually hit in Skycrag. The only reason I forgot about that card is because I didn't run it when I played Skycrag Dragons in the ECQ. Okay, so let's do that. Get our last Justice here. Play it on the friend here, do fall short, and then just swing out. Endurance, I mean, even if they do chump block, kind of hope they block the big. Oh, they didn't block at all. I have nothing open. I don't see why you wouldn't block. Just my opinion.
I can wait.
Okay, I'm not super fond of the Acidonis here. Ooh, okay, I guess they really were wanting that divination kind of, or not divination, why do I call it divination? Wisdom of Elders type of ability. Whew. Okay, so what do we do here? Okay, so we can decimate to invoke. I like that. We will do that along with Keelo. What do we got here? That's okay. So we got the Exalted. So maybe we can. So I think what we do first, Seed of Vengeance. And then let's do Purpose Chain just in case we get something that we really want to play before we Keelo. Get our last Sigil. And then I think we want the Surgeon Saw, especially since we'll get to 6. Yeah, that's the best thing here. And we'll swing in, see if they block. I don't think they're going to. With Exalted they might, but then we have to actually get a kill spell to remove that. got to get removed at some point. When the Gearsman deals damage, kill it, enemy, silence the rest. Ooh. I like Chadwala. Another 6 cost turn we could pull off. Let's go with the bold Innovator, and let's kill that. Get a commander. Oh, we could have killed the other one. But let's go with putting it on the endurance unit. Which maybe we should have done that. I don't know. It's all fine. Main reason we did put the weapon here. Man, I like exalted weapons because they go to your graveyard and you can get them back with stuff that activates with that. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with this board state as long as they don't like get something off of that to kill our 8/7. I didn't want to put it on Keelo because it makes Keelo even bigger of a target, even though it does make her safer as far as her health. Another Acidonis, okay. We're going to attack in with our 2 units here. The life gain is helping us tremendously. Wow. Seared for 7. That's not cool. But that's okay. We're past that. Let's... Oh, dang, we lost that buff we got from that. What a shame. I guess we swing in for the life gain and potentially scare them for a trick, which I think they'll figure it out and not do it. Nope. Okay, that's fine with me. Okay, so first let's go here. We'll sack here, and then we'll get Lita. We'll take this out. Perfect. I guess we would have overwhelmed for damage there. So this will get us air mod if we just have the time to actually get it. And if not, okay, so they're giving us a little time. Potentially I think they'll get an Eclipse Dragon, but being at 35 health just makes me feel so much more secure at this moment. As long as they're not getting a weapon that's just gonna wreck our board piece by piece and have those blockers up. I don't know how often they run weapons with their dragons though. I rarely see Dragon Forge get a weapon in a dragon's deck. Okay, so that... Okay. Wow, we really need to get rid of that, huh? Question is this our... Well, we could sack that. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. I like the whole Aramot deal. Let's go get old Aramot. And then in fact, let's go a step further and get... let's get Vara. And then let's get Aramot again. Okay, better. We'll swing in for 1 lifesteal. See if they block and then give a little buff. Okay, that feels better. So we're gonna want to challenge by law probably the Acidonis. Nope. I don't know, probably the Draconis. It's the only thing that really scares Vara. Yeah, I think this is one of the best lines, is going from Aramot to Vara. It feels great. Getting a 5/8 unblockable. Oh, I noticed they made it so... Let's go with the banner. Let's kill that, silence the rest. And a space. The mill just feels weird. Like, I mean, it just like feels like it's like messing with the opponent, kind of like just like, all right, and put everything in your graveyard. If I was doing something like with their graveyard, it would feel like a little bit more useful. But 2 reasons I run him. I mean, he's enough without the mill, but he's good. Being a 5/8 unblockable is solid 7, and then and of course being able to upgrade Devara. And whenever your opponent's creatures hit you, they are destroyed. That's just solid. Either way, I'll play this one. Alright, so here we go. Let's see where we're sitting for this try. That last game was awesome. We don't have justice. There's no justice in this hand. What do we draw? I like this hand a lot better. And I don't like having Vara in our hand, but it's alright. Okay, there we go. Boom. We got some of the stuff we needed. So having Vara in our hand really is not a good thing. Like, I know that goes without saying. But it's certainly not the end of the world. Being able to pull out Aramon or being able to pull out multiple of our other things makes Keelo worth it. And just like being able to kind of like have that advantage that this deck needs. I mean, we have the ability to get advantage with these colors most of the time, but this makes it. I feel like it's just like you're getting cost advantage. You're getting card selection depending on the situation, like what's best. Do we need something like a unit to remove? Like a killer unit. Do we need something like really high value? It just feels so versatile, which is very nice. We can get a 2-drop. We can get another Reborn Master actually, but we really just want to attack into that because Rectifier is something we need to have dead ASAP. I almost don't want to play Daring Griffin. I just want to like that Rectifier is so good because it just like says you can't play your turn. Like, at least to me, that's what it feels like. I'm not saying that it's like busted. I'm just saying it was really solid there. Even though all it did was silence my Reborn Master, just made me not want to play anything. I don't even have any fast spells or ambush units to hold up. Okay. Alright, so next. So that's still just a 2-drop. That can get us a 3-drop. That can get us a 7-drop. I really don't want to get silence though. Surprising, but awesome. Okay, let's play the weapon. What do they have? They could have a killer unit, so having the extra health wouldn't hurt. It gives them more incentive to silence her, though, if they are running some kind of sacrifice energy. If they're playing monotime cultists or is there anything that synergizes that's monotime and cultist? Or they're just really influence screwed right now. What is that? I've never seen that card. 1-drop 2/1. When an enemy unit with flying is played, silence it. Shift 5, silence each unit in any player's hand. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, that's flying. Now we can get another 4-drop. What other 4-drops do we have that aren't Daring Griffin? It's bad when you can't even remember your own 4-drops. We'll go for it though. There's no valid cards. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? How is there no other 4-drops? I know there's other Daring Griffins. Maybe there's a glitch. We'll just end turn. That was confusing. I'm sure there's something going on that makes perfect sense. Oh, we're playing against Valens. I totally didn't notice that, but shout out to Valens. How's it going? They're a pretty great player. I hear about them sometimes on podcasts and don't see them on ladder too often though, like, because at least I haven't. So man, we really need, because I don't know. Anyways, man, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared of this rectifier right now. It's kind of crazy. Guess what we can do is just gonna buff this up. Kill that.
Listen and be reborn.
I hope they jump block. And don't play another rectifier. Okay, so if they silence that, I can't get the mastery off of it. If they silence Keelo, I can't get the advantage of churning through my deck. This kind of steals a little bit of their turn. I am so surprised. I don't know. Either way, I guess I would have been happy in a way. This is a huge problem. Man, but why couldn't I have grabbed that? I'm just confused why that didn't work the way I thought it would. I just want to kill that.
Affliction.
I don't know. That was better. That was better to kill the ambush unit than to play the 3-1 with no abilities after it got silenced by... Gar is pretty solid. I don't see it that often because it's a legendary, I guess. But yeah, it's a solid pick. Mono time though. Oh, and Nahid's Distillation. Okay. Yeah. I mean, everything they've played so far just seems super solid, except for I have no idea what Swirless Hands does. But an enemy relic cursor unit with flying. Oh, it's just a removal spell. Oh, for unique stuff, like for the stuff that time can, you know, hate on, I guess. So hopefully it's not a flying. Revenge. Okay. Do we want to get a 3-drop? Yeah, we do. Oh, it's silenced. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, well, hopefully they'll double block to kill my unit. Man. They're at 1. Maybe they have like a really crazy 7-drop that just takes control, or a really crazy 8-drop that just takes control of the board. Talir combo with Mono Time and Expedition, that would be crazy. Exalted on everything. That's pretty terrifying. And they can bury the past. That's rough. That hurts. That hurts a lot. That doesn't. Yay! Okay. Don't want to. Okay, so let's do this. Do that. Man, I don't like this card, man. Gar is just mean. Oh, okay, so they have to block with Gar. No, they don't. They can block with the Cultist. Let's just put some pressure on them. Well, they're going to play more stuff next turn. So, let's just end it. Let's go. Let's go. They're at 1 health. Maybe I'll draw a chant and be able to get Vara's favor.
The calm of battle washes over me.
Okay. Sure. Whatever it is, even if it's reckless, it gave me endurance. Okay. What are you going to give me? A 3-drop? What are you going to give me? Another Daring Griffin? I guess we'll get another Commando that gets silenced instantly.
Trust in your skills.
I guess we're just going to keep using it to... I don't know if that was an improvement. When everything's silenced, it's not super good. What do we got here? Cards can't be stolen, that's fine. That does not cost 3 or less. Let's see if we can get through. An exalted flying death touch ambush. Okay. Wish I had two display of purposes, because that would be so solid. So that's getting double blocked by this for some reason. Why are you? I don't even understand some of these blocks, but that's okay. Guess I'll do that.
Trust in affliction. I must persevere.
Okay. So I definitely feel like, just you know, banter for a minute, I definitely feel like this deck has some legs to it. The mono time and the deck I'm running, the mono time is super interesting. Yeah, Valens has got something going on over there. But also the unseen Keelo, I think it's got some potential to it. And man, I never knew I hated this card. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I'm not playing mono flyers, because that would be even more aggravating. I also didn't realize how much flying is in this deck. Dang, that is brutal. I'm at 30, so I don't have anything too much to worry about. I guess I could just swing, but man, that's rough. I got silenced somehow. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, Archive Curator. Oh, they're running Archive Curator? Oh, so Brawn, on the legs of Brawn. Okay, that's cool. I really like Interface Ascendant as an addition. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll take this. You can get your stone. It'd be cool to get to it'd be cool to get to 8. Play Vara down. But man, they have an oppressive board here. They've got the board locked down. Sorry for stalling there for a second. I was thinking. What do they got? What do they got? Good out stranger. I'll take it. Bring it on.
The sun shall guide me.
Double damage. Come on, double damage. War cry. You're at 1 again. You're at 1 again! I probably should have waited instead of being so hasty. Because I could have gotten the thing that gets +1/+1 exalted and just... I don't know. Man. Ah, it's so close. If I just top deck another Lita. Oh, there's nothing else he could play that has enough, like, low enough of a health for me to even overwhelm over it. Oh no! Except for that. But she might just smack into something. No, okay, that doesn't matter. That's fine. I just really, really would love to top deck another Alita. I think I'm running 2. Maybe you're running, I think 2. Not super stoked that Vara costs more now. We'll just take it for now. Oh my gosh, Valens.
Listen.
No! Okay, that doesn't matter. That's not a big deal. We're fine with that. We'll just pass, use them as chump blockers, and I think that's game. Mono time's awesome. That's cool. Good build. Good build. Almost with the Lita. We'll just take it. Thanks for watching this try. I'm trying to do this new like 3-part series for decks that I enjoy, and I think this one makes it to the next round. We're just blocking crazily because it's fun. That was excellent. Good game. I really think Gar is crazy powerful, at least in that. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.